Hey everybody, it's Tim at Broken Dice bringing you, hit the camera, bringing you a channel update. This will be the final video on my Macedonian / Successor Kingdoms project. It's been going on now for about a year, maybe a little over. A few of those light units in the front there that we'll go over, I did maybe even over a year and a half ago. But the bulk of this project is what been my focus this last year. A lot of the pike units, cavalry, chariots, characters, some light troops. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's one of those projects that as soon as I started getting into the hobby, I earmarked this as one time period I'd love to do. And now I've got it done. I still have a lot more left I can do. I still have some Victrix Hypaptus I need to do. Obviously, they are the more like your standard hoplite armed infantry, but they were more of the elite. They were the go-to. They're thinking more along the lines that they were the ones that could do just about anything that needed to be done. They could fight as light troops, hoplite infantry, pike units. They're really not sure exactly which way they went. So I think they were probably one of those units that, we can use them to do about anything we need them to do. And that's why they became so important later on in the Successor Kingdoms after Alexander's death. Well, anyway, we don't need to go in that star thing. This is all about this last little unit here and the army overall. Okay, so let's take a look at these guys. I took off the cloaks. No cloaks on these guys. No shields. So these will be representing like the noble Thessalian cavalry, Parmenios guys that used to hold the left on Alexander's campaigns in the east. They could represent a different Successor Kingdom faction, I guess. So yeah, again, I stick keeping with my fall theme, old school clump foliage on the bases, along with some ground cover. My normal magnet and little thin metallic piece, and then there's a little homemade movement tray. Let me get this out of the way. Come back here. They're running off. And again, let's see. Let's go to the P3 paints, Vallejo paints, some GW paints, the contrast paints, and different washes and that sort of thing. GW, Vallejos. I use a couple Army painters, but more on other units and stuff. Yeah, I have an eclectic taste in paints. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Now this banner, obviously, that's from Little Big Man Studios, but it's for the Victrix models. But what you can do, and what I did find out in this project, was with this model, I'll bring him in. This one is a different model, obviously. But the thing is about that standard, this is an Aventine model, but I was able to cut down one of those banners and put it on there. I don't think it come out too bad, and on the table it's very passable. So let's move that out of the way. And yeah, it's been a fun project. I went with a completely different color scheme, a lot of black on these guys. They just, I don't know, just wanted to do something different. And I'm just really thrilled about being at this point in this project. It's been a long struggle with it, but like I said, I've reached my saturation point, and it's time to move on to a different time period. Probably bring out some, I don't know, one of those, just either a single like 54 millimeter model and work on it as a kind of a palette cleanse before try to get my head wrapped around a new project. I'm doing research. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be going to like American Civil War, which is odd. I've never done that in all the years I've been in. I've looked at it, but I'm thinking about that, or maybe the 7 Years' War. But that brings us to the end of this video on this unit. And I'm going to pan out because I've got the whole army on the table. I'm going to put this unit where it goes in my army. And then we're going to kind of take a little stroll down memory lane of all the units. I'll tell you who the manufacturers are. And then we will end this video. So let me put this unit where it goes, and we'll talk about the army in general. Okay, I'm back. Let's take a look at the army in general. On the top left there, we have more Victrix Cavalry, Macedonians. Then next to them, we have a long line of Warlord Games Pike Infantry. 5 units there. Like I said, I still have some of my Baptists left to do. And yeah, this army could get even bigger. So we keep on going down to the far right. Again, more cavalry. This from Victrix. These are the ones that are in the last few videos that I've been working on. The woolen unit in the middle is the one I just talked about. And then we have some a Seath-wheeled chariot. I got one on the other flank, obviously, as well. Those are from, I do believe, Gripping Beast. I want to say Gripping Beast. It may be Aventine. I think it's Gripping Beast. And I just thought they were quirky, and I wanted them in my army just cause. Then we go back. We got more Warlord figures. War Elephant. Some of their Greek light infantry from Warlord. And that's basically what... Let's spin this down since we've already looked at the back rank. Let's tilt the camera down a little bit so we have more of that. The light and medium infantry here. All the Thoracitai and Thorophorii infantry from Warlord Games. Difference being just mail armor on one. One's more of a medium infantry. One's kind of a light infantry, all armed with long spears and javelins. Kind of a Swiss Army knife unit you can use to do a lot of different things. Just not great at it in a one thing. Then back over to the left, another Seath-wheeled chariot, and that cavalry unit behind it, that is a Warlord Games metal miniatures. Okay, and then we'll come down, and I will move my camera. Well, I'll probably have to back it up just a bit. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, obviously these are the Warlord Games figures, command figures for my army. And I've got those, plus I've got the regular Greek commanders for the Greek army I've got from Warlord. So I can use those guys as well. And then I have all the ones I've got from Aventine that I've done for the army itself. Like I said, let's pan out a little bit. Here we go. And we'll bring the camera back and try to get as much of this massive horde of dudes in as I can. There we go. Yeah, that brings us into this video. Like I said, big project. Been a while getting it done. Or it's not really done, is it? Like I said, I still got things I can add to it. I definitely want to get those Hypaptus done. That will be cool. But right now I'm going to take a break from it, and I might use those units as the offshoot, kind of like a side project. Excuse me. Well, for my next big project. Oh, don't know what's going on with my voice here. And been blabbing too long, so I'm going to get off here before my voice totally goes. Well, anyway, brings us to the end of this project and this video. Not sure where I'm going next. ACW, English Civil War, not English Civil War, but 7 Years' War. So many options, so little time. So everybody stay safe, stay well, like it, share it, do all that kind of thing. And I'll see you next time.